Marco. How's it going?
Hey, what's up?
I'm doing good. First of all, happy belated birthday. I know it was 2 days ago. It was actually the same birthday as my daughter.
Oh, wow. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
And actually, right before we hopped on, I was just watching your fights with in Undisputed 3 and Savage Dog. And I gotta tell you, man, you really knocked it out of the park with Diablo. Great job on some of the best action sequences this year with Scott, and your character was so menacing. I think this you need to get an accolade for this movie, hands down.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it, man.
First question is, how did you come up with the concept of El Corvo? Where did that come from?
El Corvo, it's a Chilean knife that the army use, and they were fear like people people were like very afraid of this because it was a special knife that it didn't slide, just go in and rip the bones. Like they rip take your bone out or take your guts out.
Ooh,
So I wanted to add that element and call it, Corvo. It's like it's such an iconic knife from the Chilean army, and Ernesto is my friend since childhood, and he passed me all the Asian cinema and horror movies, and we wanted to bring this horror element into this movie, into this action traditional movie, but how we can bring this through the villain. So then we start exploring, how we can create this villain and make it work in this world. And yeah, man, it was a fun process, man.
yeah, I was telling Scott yesterday, like your character reminded me of Darren Shalavi in Blood Moon, where he had two metal fingers, where you had a metal fist. You have a metal fist with the knife underneath it. Like I thought of that instantly right away.
That's
The way
funny.
you came out, though, you were coming out like the Terminator, and but you do it with such slickness to the role, like the way you talk to the people in front of you, and it was like. And I've told Ernesto this, I told Scott this, I just told Alana this. I'm going to tell you this. You look like an anime villain. Like
Oh,
the
nice.
look, like like that character would be perfect in an anime.
Oh, that's cool, man.
It's just because the way
Amazing.
yeah, it's just the way you talk to the way you look and the way you talk. It looked like something that comes out that could have came out of a totally like crazy anime series or like an
Yeah.
anime movie, and it was so great how you just presented yourself.
Appreciate it, man. Means so much.
So this is round three with Scott Adkins.
Yeah.
And this time you took over the action directing duties. This was your baby. How did you connect with Scott in terms of what styles to use? Because here you did a really well-grounded style of combat. It was like kickboxing and mixed in with some of the other stuff. But what action style did you want to bring in for this particular film?
Yeah, I wanted to be very realistic and dynamic, aggressive. And well, we have the Iron Fist that it was kind of it gave us an opportunity to explore new things and do some wrestling and grappling and so it's pretty cool. I wanted to add a little bit of that and the way that we work is like I do a previs and I present this to Scott to get his approval and see how he feels and that's how we work. He gives me his feedback, and then we arrange things, and then Ernesto gives also his feedback, and I kind of it's a co-creation, man. It's a very very fun process, and we're such close friends that there's we all want the same. We all try to collaborate and put our ideas. Three friends that are very good at what they do, and they are passionate at what we do. So it's like working with people that it's like enjoying every step of the process from the heart.
Yeah, and also I gotta give kudos to Niccolo, the cinematographer, because the way he did some of the shots during the action scenes, from the long shots to the overhead shots to even a sweeping shot. I mean, it just made it look so amazing. They made the fights look so amazing, and it just looks so good. And I think the fact that you got, the first two films you did with Scott, you only fought him practically one time. Here you got like three, at least three fights with
Yeah,
him, which made it
yeah,
even
yeah. It's
more
fun.
exciting.
Yeah, fun, man. Fun. No, it's fun. I cannot wait for people to see it, man. I'm so happy you enjoy it, man.
So, what was it like working with Alana De La Rosa? Because she had such praise for you, and she said the Apple scene, which I gotta say was kind of one of the most scariest scenes to me in a way, because it did bring that horror element. But she said she had so much fun with it. What was it like working with her?
Amazing, man. Has such so much fun. Like she's amazing in the movie, man. Like I think Destiny put us in Colombia because of her. Because seriously, this movie would not be the same without Alana.
Oh yeah,
Like, oh my God, she did such a good job, man.
yeah,
She's such a talented, I mean, I can't wait for people to see and how they connect, they bond with Scott. It's like so emotionally and powerful. I don't know, man. It's like, I love what Scott did. Like he brought it to another level, emotionally. So yeah, I'm very happy, man. I'm very happy how this came together. And
yeah. I totally agree. This is one of those action films that not only has great action sequences, the story, it keeps you engaged. The little twists that come in, like between, was the relationship between Scott and Elisa's, and Elisa, and, what's the deal with El Corvo? It's like at one point it says like two people have a common enemy. The first thing I thought in my head was, wait a minute, is the killer and Scott going to team up against the drug crime lord? I mean, what? That's the first thought in my head before I saw the movie, and I haven't seen it. I was like, oh. But then you brought more twists. The more twists came along throughout the film, and I just like it kept me wanting to watch it. I'm like, I didn't want the movie to end at some point, like at one point. That's how crazy it was. Like this movie cannot end like the way it did. That's just nuts.
that's crazy, man. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate this because we make movies for that reason, for people to enjoy and I don't know, man. It's like I see myself when I was a kid and I would have loved to see a movie like this, and that's why we do the movies. It's like that's our own intention is just to share our passion and to get people a good give people a good moment and get inspired maybe to start training and I don't know,
Yeah, and you're one of my heroes, man, because I've seen you since Killtro. From Killtro, Mirage, man. I've seen like all your films, Fist of the Condor, and it's like you get better and better with every film. It just gets better and better. And this one's like the icing on the cake, in my opinion, hands down.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. There's more coming, so stay tuned, man. It's more coming.
Yeah,
I,
I kind of heard Ernesto said he finished the script with you and Scott in mind again. So I heard that, and I'm looking forward to whatever that's going to be. That's going to be quite interesting.
yeah, but I just finished my first leading role movie called Affinity. So stay tuned for that, and then also the Dancing in the Ring, a boxing movie that
Oh,
are coming already. They're ready, so they're gonna be released this year too. So
oh, that's awesome. Oh, this is yours and Scott here.
we'll be talking soon.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, this is your year. This is Scott's year, hands down. And Diablo is just the start of it. So awesome. I'm so happy to hear that, hands down.
Cool, man.
Everyone, Diablo is coming out tomorrow. Please go see this movie. It is definitely one of the best action films of the year. Marco is amazing in this film. He is menacing. He is cunning. He is the man. He is El Corvo. And Marco, thank you so much again for taking the time to talk about it.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. You stay awesome as always.